doing your own thing, don't worry. We're just going to warm up a little. We're not starting. No, all the percussion is their life. Organized. Can we adjust our position by our D5? And a little bit of volume change. Welcome and thank you for joining us for tonight's Symphonic Band concert. For those of you who don't know me or haven't individually met, my name is Mr. Frere. I am the teacher I'm sure they talk all the time about. I am the 7th and 8th grade band teacher here, so I teach all the 7th and 8th grade bands and one of the sections of the 6th grade band. And I've been here for about 6 years now. Borel is truly a magnificent place to be, to teach, because I get to work with all these fantastic students to tell all these magical stories that we're going to share with you tonight. So, first off, a bunch of thank yous before we get started. I first want to thank all of you all for being here, for supporting them, for helping them with their instruments, with their materials, with their supplies, with being on time to school, with bringing to being here tonight, to having the concert hire. Without the support from you all, none of this would be possible. So thank you for supporting all of our students, and you get to be repaid by listening to magical music tonight. In addition to you all, I want to thank all of our music boosters, the families that help support our music boosters, or our music booster board who helps run so many things, who help organize all the VIPCs, who help us organize all the donations, run the bake sale. So many logistics go into making this program function, and without your help or your support, whether it be from volunteering time or your financial donations, which help us to put instruments in high quality instruments in their hands, equipment to help us sound even better, like the sound system. None of this would truly be possible. So thank you to all of our boosters, and particularly our booster board parents who help organize it all. We want to, of course, thank our administration, who's super supportive of our program. Of course, no big program can exist without support from our admin, our principal, Jessica Gnati, our vice principal, Jennifer Brohart, and the rest of our teachers and staff. The Borel teaching community is such a fantastic community to be a part of. It's part of the reason why I stay year after year, is because I get to work with such great professionals that help teach them all the other as important as music subjects, like math and language arts and stuff like that. No, I'm just kidding. We're all important, but music is better. So, that being said, I also want to thank my other colleagues. Of course, I just teach the bands. Ms. Grotans, many of you may know. I want to thank Ms. Grotans for all of her work. As well as we have a third music teacher this year, for those of you who did not know that, Ms. Roseman, who is also actually working with another program right now, but her concerts are tomorrow night as well, so I want to thank her for all of her help, as well as all of our coaches and staff who usually work with coaches who are hoping to get in more in our 3rd and 4th quarter to help support these students more individually on their instruments. So it's the community, right? It takes a village, and this is a truly fantastic village to be a part of. Speaking of being a part of the village, this is one of my villages, the Symphonic Band. So Symphonic Band is a truly unique ensemble, and they have been working really, really hard to share some fantastic music with you tonight, and I'm super excited to share with those pieces with you. The first piece that they are going to share with you is entitled Storm Chasers. In 6th grade, we learn how to play our instruments. We learn the notes. We learn how to read them. Symphonic band, on forward, it's about learning how to tell a story. And we've worked really hard at that, and all of our pieces are very theatrical. And really, we hope that you can depict all the stories that they have to share with you. So please enjoy. I mean, after all the storms we had last week, maybe it's a little appropriate. Enjoy our rendition of Storm Chasers.
Oh, he looks like a rat.
Guys, chill, please.
Awesome. Wasn't it a great piece? Yes? And now it's just fun. So it's truly been a fantastic time working with them so far this year. I am in a unique position here in the fact that many of the students I taught as 6th graders, some of them, right? How many did I teach as a 6th grader? Very chunk of them. And then how many did I teach as a 7th grader? And now 8th graders? Right? So some of them I actually get to see track through all year. So I see them back when they have no idea what instruments are, all the way to this. And so it's super fun. And then when they get to this level, they can read notes, they can read rhythms. And so now we're going to talk about fun things, fun ways to recreate sounds of rain, fun ways to create sounds of thunder, and sometimes the sound of an ocean. Our next song is super excited. I was getting so into this today that I think they thought I was insane, maybe. More than normal. Because I'm actually going to tell a story with him. Our next song is just a sneak preview. So we work towards lots of great accomplishments throughout the year. We're going to talk about CMEA. You'll hear about CMEA. It's much farther in the year for us. But it's a festival we go to. One of my favorite works to play, this is one of our major works, is entitled Scenes from an Ocean Voyage. It's actually a four-movement piece. They have so far, we've learned one of the movements. We're going to learn the other ones to present that piece at CMEA and for you all at the spring concert. But we thought we'd give you a sneak peek because they've done such a fantastic job at the first movement of Scenes from an Ocean Voyage. Please enjoy. transport you to a whole other part. I mean, it's funny, it's really not a whole other part, it's literally just over the hill. But it's just like we're on the ocean out in Half Moon Bay. So truly, it's a fantastic piece of work. There's like 3 other movements that depict great pictures of dolphins. How much more fun it is to take kids along with you? Imagine taking 200 of them. We fill up 4 charter buses. This is going to be a fantastic trip. So we're super excited for the students who are going to join us in that. We're going to play, there's a super fantastic behind the scenes kind of project they're going to play at. And so we're really looking forward to that trip. Then of course they also have CMEA and a couple at the CMEA Festival in April or May. You'll get information about that. As well as our end of the year concerts. So there's lots to look forward to this year. It's been phenomenal. We're at the halfway point of the school year. It's hard to believe. Look how far they've come already. I'm sure it's great to hear them. You've probably heard like that one part over and over and over and over again, and now you can see how it all comes together. Isn't it amazing? It's fantastic. The last piece I think is probably one of their favorite songs, maybe? Celtic Air and Dance is a fantastic depiction. It's got a beautiful country kind of air, kind of beautiful melody in the beginning, and then the end just turns into a fun party. It'll be fun. Please enjoy our final piece for you tonight. Thank you for joining us. Celtic Air and Dance. Now bear with me just for a moment, just because I'm like just as bad as your parents. We're gonna take one more picture up here on the stage just because it looks fantastic without instruments. So we're gonna like consolidate, squish in together. So